It was really different, but I knew that it was going to be different. Like in Hawaii, it doesn't get cold at all, like never below 68 degrees. So, I mean, I knew that that was going to be one of the biggest transitions for me. And then, I don't know, I just knew that I wanted to change, and when I visited here, I really liked it. So I was just excited to, just kind of get away from home for a little bit, just to see what other places are like. I have two brothers, but they're not at home anymore. One's in New York and one's in San Francisco. And then my parents are still at home, so they are always supporting me. They always like watch like the SEC Network Plus, or they're even here most of the times actually during the season. So I have a really good support system back home. I was really interested in business, and then I don't know, I liked to work with numbers, but not enough for accounting, I think, but just like enough. And I just wanted to like basically know, I think it's important to know how to just like do financial statements and like know how you should like be in the real world, because I really didn't know much about it before. Missy May, she's a beach volleyball player, but she's kind of like my role model. I know it's like a little different indoor and beach, but I think that it's like really cool for just like undersized players to be playing at such like a high level, especially because she's doing everything. She got to like hit and like play all the way around, and I think that's like one of my like it's like the most important thing to me, is that like even though I'm like smaller, like I can still play at a higher level and still like compete. So I think that's like always been something that I've looked up to, and I like want to always like encompass that and show other people that it's possible. Yeah, my mom kind of pushed me more in that direction. I think she always wanted me to be like the singer dancer type, and my dad was kind of more the sports type. But when I was younger, I used to do it a lot. And we had like this program called like the Shooting Stars, and basically we just did like a lot of like performing, and we would rehearse like, or we'd have practices every Saturday for like 4 hours, and we would just be like practicing and rehearsing for like an upcoming show, or just like trying to get better at what we're doing. So, I mean, I did that for like 8 years alongside doing volleyball. So, I don't know. It was just kind of like something that my mom kind of wanted me to do, but something that I still enjoy, but just not enough to like want to pursue it anymore. But I still really like singing and dancing, and it's always going to be really fun. Something a little new to me to just like be in like a smaller town, and like people actually sometimes will like come up to me and like, oh my, like you're Carly Khan. I was like, yeah, like it's kind of like, it's like interesting. I've never like experienced something like that before, and it's just like kind of exciting. And still, I don't know, it's a surprise to me every single time, just because I'm not used to it. But I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's nice to know that like I can like kind of be like inspiration to like little girls who want to play volleyball, and I think that's like really cool. I'm really a fan of Murray's. We go there like after every single, like my family like loves that place. We go there after every single game that they're here, so it's one of my favorites. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to like focus on a lot of like mental game, because that is something that I think I had struggled with last season. It's just like I let like little things get to me. I like mentally I just like wasn't there sometimes. So I think that's something that I'm like focusing on this season, just like not giving up and just being mentally tough. Also, just like in the volleyball aspect, like I just want to be able to like really work on my blocking. I think that's something that's always harder for smaller people or just smaller players. And then also like I hit a lot of line shots. Like that's just kind of like my signature thing. So I'm just like really trying to work on like different shots, like more sharper angles, and just like so I can be less predictable to other teams, so that they have a harder time defending me. So I think that's pretty much what I'm really focusing on this spring. And honestly, like I think spring is just where you get better, like and faster, and I don't know, it's really exciting to just like have this time to get ready for season.